Hi everyone, I want to go over the month of June, the trade that I have on natural gas, and why it actually matters to exit at the right time. When you see there might be some smoke or fires starting up, you should just probably close the position. And I'll show you the statistics behind everything or behind my approach. So currently I'm up 18.77%, and this is the SPY, and I only had one position this month on natural gas, and this is the position we will go over. And just to kind of show you, obviously to give you some proof, I'm up 18.77% on this statement as well, and this is for one of my accounts on Interact Brokers. Now the only position I had was a natural gas position. It was a Strangle. So this is visually what it looked like. I opened it on Thursday, June 5th. And then I closed it on Monday, June 16th, or actually it was Sunday, June 15th, as the market opened at 6 p.m. Eastern time. The reason I closed this position is very simply because I pulled up some of the news here. As you can see, U.S. natural gas price climbs 3% on soaring oil futures after Israel strikes Iran. So there was some instability even on that Friday over here. Before I closed my position, and I ended up just kind of taking the decision to close the position because you never know what's going to happen. The price did shot up all the way up here, and the position went from up 20% to like down 30%. So this is the news that kind of made me close the position. Now the specifics of the position are right here. So I wanted to get off with 50% of profit, but ended up closing it at 21% of profit because of what happened, obviously. And you can see all of the DTE, it's 53 days to expiration, fill price, so on and so forth. And there's a full explanation here of exactly why I opened the position. And obviously I did not know that it will be some tensions in the Middle East, and it happened, and there's just too much uncertainty given the conflict. And I decided to close the position. And this is my free Discord. You can join. You just email me below. I'll add you up. And also, if you want to trade with me, let me know. Just mention it in the email. You can basically follow my trades, learn that way. It's pretty sweet, and I feel like it's really important. And you can see all the trades here. And I also always upload all my broker statements, which is, I think, really important for transparency. So you can see everything here. This is July 4th. I'm recording it on July 4th. So this is as of today. Now, when there's something different fundamentally that changes in the economy, or depending on the product you trade, on natural gas, and in this case, Iran is not a big exporter of natural gas, but there's a lot of liquid natural gas going through the Strait of Hormuz, which some of it belongs to, or some of the water belongs to Iran, and they can try and close it. Yes or no? I don't know. Nothing ended up happening because the price reversed and the position did profit of 50%. But by following this method where you exit when suddenly fundamentals change and you just don't know what's going to happen, just by following the simple rule, you will be making way more money than you think you are, just by staying through those crazy events that happen, because they do happen. For example, April 2nd, the Trump Liberation Day tariffs, a lot of people just stayed through it, right? And they ended up losing 50% of their accounts as a result of it. I closed all my position before that because you just never know how it will affect your positions. Some people were overexposed and optimistic, and they hope for the best, and hoping is not what's going to work in the market. Trust me, I've been doing it for over 9 years, and I'm managing over $3 million of family funds. So I've been doing quite well following this approach, and you can see my numbers here. So this is from the beginning of the year. This is my Sharpie ratio, and if you know anything about a Sharpie ratio, anything over 2 is pretty much excellent, or I think 2.2. So I'm staying at around 278 to like 3.1, give or take. And the Sortino ratio is also pretty high. And overall, most of the days are profitable. I really had one trade where it was negative most of the trade. And the max drawdown from the absolute highest the account has been is 4%, and it was recovered in or actually it happened within a few days. So it didn't happen over one day. where the max drawdown was reached, right? So this is also important, the way I structure my trades and follow everything. I want to make sure I'm not overexposed to anything crazy happening. But this is about it. I don't want to bore you with too much boring information, but I'm always going to be reacting to unexpected events by closing all my positions, usually. Probably 95% of the time, depending on what it is exactly. But if this is something related to the product that I'm trading, then obviously I'm going to be closing it. There's absolutely no point keeping it open. At this point, it becomes gambling and greediness. And if you're greedy, you will not make money in the market ever. You have to follow a plan and manage your risk reward based on what's going on right now in the market, the fundamentals. So again, thank you so much for watching. Please let me know if you want to join the Discord. Just email me below, or if you want to trade with me, it's the same email address in the description. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good weekend, and I will catch you in the next one.